Hello YouTube, it is Caboose says WTF here, and here today I'm just making a short video for an update to my 007 Quantum of Solace mod menu. It's called Project Bondevious. I have updated it to version 1.2. The original video does have the updated menu in the download description in that video, as well as this video in the description below. Like I said, it's a pretty small update. I did fix some things, removed some things, and added some things. Sorry for saying things a lot, but you get the gist. So the first change you'll notice is when you go into the menu, it just now says Project Bondevious. It doesn't have a version number. When you go to Basic Scripts, at the very bottom, it no longer has Leave Game. The reason I removed the Leave Game option is because if clients were in your game and they clicked it, it would end the game for everybody. It was some GSC function I was using that wasn't proper for the equation, so I removed it. If you want to leave the game, you can just, of course, click End Game or Leave Game if you're a client. But that's the first change. The second change is in the host menu. I removed the dev test option because it was just a screen text that just said test each time you clicked it, so I've since then removed it. And the other addition / improvement is I added an infections menu. I was finally able to figure out infections for this game like you would in, Call of Duty or so, or a Valve game for this instance. But when you go into the infections, there'll be a class mod information. You click modded classes, you will get modded classes. You click lite modded binds, the client will get lite modded binds. First thing I'm going to show you is my classes. And it only mods classes 2 through 6. So as you can see, all my classes are normal. So first I'm going to click class mod info, because the class mod info will tell you what each modded class is and does. Alright, as you can see from the screen text, it just told you what each class does and pretty much what they are. The class 4, weaponless class, you are weaponless, you spawn with no weapons and what have you. It's really good if you want to play Michael Myers on this game like you would in, say, Call of Duty, or if you want to make a custom, I guess you could call it zombie lobby, Michael Myers lobby, like you would back in the day of MW2 and COD 4. So you can now do that on 007 with the weaponless class. The reason I added an infections menu is because, one, I finally figured out how to do it properly and it worked on this game. Two, my old way of doing modded classes infections was through UI maps. I quit doing that way just because it's easier and better to do it straight from the menu itself, and the other way was tedious and kind of complicated to set up. A lot of people were having issues with it. So now if you go click, say, modded classes 2 through 6, it'll give you an infection progress bar, and it'll give you more information on what you need to do after you're infected. So now I'm just going to show you that. Alright, as you can see, I've been infected with that mod, but right now my class is still not modded. As the information text said, you have to leave the game, and then you have to go back to a private match or a system link, it doesn't matter which, and then you have to choose a game mode and a map and restart it, and your classes will be modded. And I'll show you that now. Alright, it's on conflict and it's already on the game mode and the map I want, and we'll click start match. Alright, once in the game, if you go to your classes, say class 2, it'll have 3 weapons. It's also modded to where you can pick up 2 primaries, so it's a 5 weapon class mod. This class 3 has 3 weapons. It has 2 primary and 1 secondary. Class 4 is weaponless. Class 5 is a grenades only class. Once you throw all the grenades, you will become weaponless, but with this class, your arms are very glitched, unlike the weaponless class. And class 6 is more or less just a OP sniper class. You get 2 snipers and a shotgun for close quarters, and you have silent footsteps and cover penetration. So that's the class mods, and they do stick. So now I'm just going to show you the binds. Alright, as you can see, I've now been infected with the binds, and every game mode has unlimited time, so whatever game mode you set it on, the game will be unlimited for 24 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and end the game. And these binds work without cheats on, so that's a plus. There's very little things you can do without SV cheats being enabled, but there's no way to infect yourself with cheats being enabled. This game, it's very hard-coded where cheats are always off. I had to modify in GSC for the cheats to be always on. But if a client gets infected, they can use these binds if they host their own lobby without cheats being on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and click start, and I'll show you the binds. Alright, game has started. Unlimited time. Alright, D-pad up is a FOV editor. Alright, D-pad left is... oh, wait, okay. D-pad left is low gravity. Alright, let me get somewhere where I can show you it being low gravity. Alright, you can see I'm floating around. Let me get on this golf cart if it'll let me. It's not. Alright, but as you can see, I am hovering in the sky and walking. So low gravity is on. Now let me try to get somewhere where I can show you better it being enabled. Right here would be perfect. As you see, low gravity is on. And I also do time scale with D-pad down. And now it's on slow-mo. Didn't mean to open that. Alright, it may look fast, but it really is on slow-mo. Sorry about that. Alright guys, sorry for the instant cut, and sorry that my voice is out of sync or whatever as you were seeing in the video, or in the video as you were watching now. Anyways, the last mod I wanted to show you is Spawnable bots. Sadly, they are not working online, Spawnable bots. They can work online, but you have to have an RGH online, and you have to have a modified XEX that bypasses the patch_mp.ff. So for GSC, I have bots spawning in System Link. If you try to spawn them online, they'll never spawn. Sorry about that. They won't spawn in an actual online game or a private match. But this game doesn't have a whole lot of people that still play, so if you're bored and want to play against people, granted the bots are really stupid, you go to System Link, you create a game, change your game mode to Classic, and choose a map. I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just leave it on Concourse. Go ahead and start your game. Alright, once you're in the game, you go ahead and open up the menu. I'm going to just go down to game settings. Well, no, my game time is already unlimited, but I would click game settings and infinite time. Then I'm going to go down to spawnables, and as you can see, it says spawn bot syslink. So it's only in System Link, and you have to press it 3 times for bots to spawn. Bot 0 never spawns, and the second bot never gets connected or not. But anyways, I'll click it once. I say bot 0 connected, but bot 0 never joins the game. I'm gonna click it for a second time, nothing happens. Third time, bot starts spawning. As you can see, bot 1. Now I'm just gonna spawn as many as I can. Alright, I've spawned as many as I can. As you can see, they're in the game. I'm just gonna go find one real fast. Let's see. He must be up the top. Yeah, let's just go in here. Oh, there's one. And you want to play on Classic, because Classic is the only game mode where bots actually spawn with weapons. And you can only kill them with a cat. Hang on, let me... Well, how do I change my weapon with this? There we go. You can only kill bots with like an 8 cat or a shotgun. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright. And my shotgun. Well. Alright, now let's just say I got this pistol here. I'm gonna go find another bot. And I think he's in here somewhere, up here. I'm gonna use this pistol. As you see, just a bunch of hit markers. So by default, when you click spawn bots, it gives you the 8 cat and the shotgun, and you get unlimited ammo. And the bots have unlimited ammo too. If you spawn the bots in other game modes, the bots 9 times out of 10, well, always, usually, if you spawn the bots in other game modes, they'll never spawn with weapons. And even sometimes in the classic game mode, they can respawn with no weapons. Anyway guys, that's how you play with bots in this game. It's through System Link, so if you're ever bored, you can have a little game with them. And they are stupid, as you can tell, just like Call of Duty 4 or bots. Call of Duty is what I'm talking about. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for the updates, so comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. And sorry this video was actually a little bit longer than I anticipated, but at least you get to see the update and what have you.